might have been, it was no, 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 no one wants to see that. He would look at the girls as providing a sexuality aspect of the show. Let's get some sexuality on the show, which meant let's get a women's match on the show. You would get a 3 or 4 minute match and get the women in the ring, and guys can see hot women, and that would be a nice buffer to the next men's match. That's the way they were promoted. That era, Carmella or Alexa Bliss, absolutely. They were perfect champions for that era, but not today. Maybe Kevin Ecker's a bigger fan of Charlotte Flair, although if he is, he won't be seeing a lot of her for a while. It was reported back in May that Charlotte Flair would be undergoing surgery to repair a ruptured breast implant, which had been causing her some issues since before WrestleMania. However, the decision was made to hold off on the surgery until after Mania and Money in the Bank, and Dave Meltzer has now reported in the Wrestling Observer newsletter that Flair underwent the surgery on June 16th, and adds that she will be taking this pay-per-view cycle off to recover, with plans in place for her to return at SummerSlam. And if she is back for the biggest party of the summer, she may come across a WWE legend making his return. Despite cries from John Cena to do something in the build-up to WrestleMania, we've only seen The Undertaker in WWE twice in 2018. The Cena Mania match, which only went a couple of minutes, which was frankly bizarre in hindsight, and his casket match against Rusev at the Greatest Royal Rumble, which was also frankly bizarre in hindsight. Undertaker has also been announced for WWE's Madison Square Garden show on July 7th and their October Super Show in Australia, where he will face Triple H for the very final time. And now Twitter account WrestleVote, who have an excellent track record of backstage scoops, is reporting that all of this is being put in place to get the dead man ready for a return at SummerSlam. Texting with a source, The Undertaker has been presented with a story and match for SummerSlam. Source said him working MSG next month along with Australia in October should be a good sign. I can add that the idea is something Taker was pushing for at one point. But who will his opponent be? One possible way to find out with WWE is to check their house show loop, which is handy as his Madison Square Garden match has been revealed. MSG announced that Taker is set to team up with his WrestleMania 33 opponents Roman Reigns and Mr. Monster in the Bank Braun Strowman to take on the team of Kevin Owens, Baron Corbin, and Elias. Last year's Madison Square Garden show around this time was a newsworthy show, given that AJ Styles beat Kevin Owens to win the United States Championship. Could WWE shoot an angle to set up Undertaker's SummerSlam return? MSG also announced Dolph Ziggler defending the Intercontinental Championship against Seth Rollins and Finn Balor, as well as Ronda Rousey versus Nia Jax with Alexa Bliss as the special guest referee. Although Ollie and I didn't sign anyone to crap gimmick wrestling on Saturday's Wrestle Ramble episode, Artman Lewis Tillett, who you can follow on Instagram at Lewis Tillett, has drawn up the latest CGW trading card for previous signee Prof Wrestler. What do you think of Prof Wrestler? Let us know in the comments and tell us who you want to see become the next trading card. Click the link on screen right now to get hold of your copy of issue 5 of the tremendous Wrestle Talk magazine. I have been Luke Owen, and that was wrestling.